What up, y'all? It's Emilio Rojas. Right now I'm here with Blow. You know, coming from Rochester, it was crazy. Like, I had a scholarship to school. I was there, like, you know, I was trying to be an English teacher and all sorts of shit. And one day I just got a phone call from DJ Ease. He was like, yo, I need a roommate. I was like, okay. So I packed up. Next day I sold all my shit. I drove down, I whipped it. No job, nothing lined up. I moved to Brooklyn. Moving to New York was definitely a life-changing part of this whole experience. Like, if I was still in Rochester, I feel like, you know, shit would be kind of flatline. I feel like it's a city of survivors, and that's why I'm really trying to hold it down. And Green's from Rochester, and, you know, like, we really trying to open doors up for where we're from, because, you know, it gets overlooked a lot. Like, people don't mention that place, you know. It's not a place that is on anybody's radar, and the goal is really to make sure that it becomes that. How did I start with music? I was always, like, real musical. When my father was around, he was always playing, like, some instrument. Like, he played the guitar. I always loved hip-hop. This is when cassette tape, like, everybody had, like, those yellow Sony Sports Walkmans and shit, and, like, I was walking around, like, with pause button mixtapes that, like, my boys' older brothers would be making us and stuff. And I think it's really reflective in my style, too. Like, you could tell that I grew up listening to the greats. Like, I listened to Nas, I listened to Cool G Rap, I listened to Jay, to Pharaoh, to KRS-One, and then all the new cats too. Like, I fucks with Waka, I fucks with Gucci, Jeezy, all of that shit. Like, I run the whole gambit, and that's my approach to music, and that's kind of where it came from and where it's at now. Me and Green, you know, we linked because of On Smash, you know, and, like, he heard a record and he heard something special in it, and he related to it because it was about the place where he is from too, you know. And so he hit me up. We started working on a natural tape. It was really, really, really well received, you know. So we just like, all right, let's work, let's keep working, and we did this Life Without Shame joint. It's pretty heavy. It means a lot to me as a hip hop fan to be working with a brand that has just been around nothing but greats, you know. Like, it tells me that I'm doing a lot that's right, that's correct. Yo, going overseas is crazy, man. Like, we just got back this fall. We were in Europe. We did a quick little promo run right before Life Without Shame dropped. We went to, like, Germany, England, France. The appreciation for the music is just so different over there. Like, it's still young, like, it's still new. Like, they look at it, they love it, you know. They don't take it for granted. Like, in New York, people love it, but they love it differently. Like, they love it with their arms crossed in secrecy. People ain't scared. Like, here everybody's scared of being called the dick rider. I'm not even gonna pause that shit, because that's the whole point of the fucking statement, you know. Like, nobody wants to be that dude. Like, over there, they don't care, you know. Like, they just want to have fun, and you could definitely see it in their approach to everything.
I need y'all to come along for the ride with me. Right, everybody get your motherfucking hands up. Drop, I need y'all to watch out this shit. Yeah. Go get your motherfucking hands up. Go get them up. Get them up. Get their fucking hands high. Go get your fucking hands up. Where y'all hands at? Yeah. Go get them up. Go get your fucking hands up. Go get them up. Get them up. Get the motherfuckers high. Go get the fucking hands up. Go get them up. Get them up. Get the motherfucking high.
I'm not shy about my political beliefs as far as, like, geopolitics and shit that affects the world, because that shit is bigger than us, you know what I'm saying? So, like, well, I don't consider myself, like, a strictly political rapper. Like, I'm definitely not. Like, I talk my shit too. I do try to make impactful and thought-provoking music, because I feel like as anybody who, you know, is in any sort of spotlight, it's your responsibility to educate as well as entertain. I keep my fitted on, even though they've been shitting on us. The Red Wing logo on that brim is why I sit it lower. The city knowing the kid is blowing, let's get it going. I get it showing, I'm missing chord, I'm like Lindsay Lohan. Don't get it twisted, cause I'm living the shit that you not. This is my religion, so me getting this shit is for God. The kid that's rocking got no problem with stopping the show. And I got a chick to swallow condoms like condiments though. And me and my enemies getting along, and I would never be giving the bronze, getting it on. With the women I met them along, getting up in them and hitting it raw, then I be off. And when I be getting the dividends, and I be living it up in the loft. What up, y'all? It's Emilio Rojas. I'm here at Blow. Keep it locked.